Alright, this is The Blood by Bethel or David Funk. And it's in the key of A major, 75 or 74 BPM usually. And I play this in a lot of different ways. We kind of just have a few different ways the church will play it. Sometimes it's more like bigger at the start with like a bigger band kind of feel, and then sometimes it's more stripped back and acoustic. So I'm basically just gonna kind of talk through the different ways that I play it and how I would play it most often if I was the only guitar player. So firstly, the way that the track starts with the little acoustic riff is I guess what I'll start with. So I'm doing this on capo 2 to kind of have like G be the shape that I'm playing in for A major. I start with the 7th fret on the D string and then the 5th fret on the B string. I'm hitting that D string and then the high E, and then with my pointer finger strumming the B and G. And you're kind of doing like off tempo, but yeah, that's basically what it is. And then there's another variation you can do it if you have two guitar players. One can play one can play the other. That's on the G string, the 7th and 6th fret. Or have one person do that. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. Some tutorials online that have two guitar players show how you can like kind of split those parts up. But if it's just me, I'm going to play it like this. And I'll do that through the intro through the first verse, and then chorus 1 is where it depends. If it's gonna stay in kind of like that mellow stripped back form, then I'll just continue to do it through chorus 1, and then even through verse 2, and then chorus 2 I'll change parts. If we want kind of just to switch it up and just not have the same thing over and over again, or if like another guitar player is going to be playing that part either on acoustic or electric, at chorus 1 I'll switch to just playing this line up here. It's the 12th fret on the E string, and then 10, 9 on the B, and then 9 on the G. So it sounds like this. That 4th one is 12, and then 10, 12, 9. And so yeah, that'll be what I play if we just kind of want a different feel for the chorus or something like that. And then I could go back to that plucking for verse 2, and then chorus 2, go back up to the same thing. Just maybe with a bit more gain added to kind of have the dynamic be different. And that brings you to like the first turnaround or like instrumental, going to the bridges. And so for this, the main lead line that you could basically play the whole time if you want is the 10th fret on the B string, and then the 12th, and then you can slide up to 15, and then 14. Or if you don't want to slide up, you can do 10, 12, 10 on the E string, and then 9 on the E string. That's basically it. I usually kind of alternate or drone the open G string sometimes with it. Just to give it that bigger feel. And so yeah, that's the main lead line that you could honestly just do the whole time if you want. But I'll try to like do some different things to kind of keep it interesting. When we go to like the more broken down lower bridge, I'll do this little like pull off hammer on or pull off thing where I'm on the 9th fret of the G string. I kind of like pluck it a few times and then slide down and pull it off and play open. Do that I think, let's see, like 3 or 4 times, and then on the on the last one, I kind of just hammer onto the 4th fret. So it sounds like this. Yeah, so I usually do that for like the first actual bridge, and then go back into that turnaround lick. And we just do that, build with it. When we go to the biggest chorus, so it'd be like chorus 3, it's very similar to the first one, except I'm just kind of changing the note pattern. So I'm doing 10 on the B, 10th fret on the B string, and then 12th on the E, and then going. And then going 11th on the G string. So that just kind of follows the vocal melody a little more, I think, and it just has more energy for like the bigger choruses. So I'll do that, and then the only other thing I might change sometimes is if we go to like if we reprise the bridge and we're kind of doing like a driving cymbal crash sort of feel, instead of doing like the cleaner line, I'll just kind of play the open G string, that 10th fret on the B and 12th on the E, and just kind of drive on that on the 1 a little bit to give it more energy, and then go into the changes. So yeah, that's kind of all the parts in a nutshell. I'll play it with the track here so you can just hear what it sounds like in context, and then let me know if you have any questions.
Person I was.